Good morning, everyone. I want to say a few things. And what prompted me to write the Confessions of a Serial Rapist was something that happened when I was in the university. So there was this person that I met, and she told me that her mom was actually a counselor and a therapist where if you had issues, maybe you had psychology issues, mental issues, you could come to her, tell her what you're feeling. If you're depressed, she could talk to people. She would talk to people and then they would tell her how they're feeling and she'd be able to help them, like counsel them and get them back to their normal self. And she said there was this man who came and that the man said he wanted to be anonymous and that but he wanted to have a counseling session with her. He doesn't know how long, but that is it possible that every time he comes for the session, he will just pay when he comes? And she said, no problem. That okay, that since you don't want to pay the whole money, whenever you come, this is how much I would charge you. Even though it might be if you wait out, it might be more than what you normally charge. But she said, okay, you want daily payment, no problem because the guy said he doesn't know if he will come back after maybe this the first session or the second session, but he doesn't know how long he's in town for. And this guy said that when he was younger, that his mom's sister, before she died, his mom's sister used to sexually abuse him in America. And he couldn't tell anyone because he knew he didn't have any evidence. And this person was his mom's favorite sister, like from when they were younger. Out of all his mom's sibling, this person is the person that his mom was a go-to for his mom. If she had issues in her marriage, this is the person she would talk to. If she had problems in her marriage, person she would talk to. And he said he remember when he finished primary school, his mom said, "Oh, for you to have a good life, why don't you go to stay with my sister in America so that you can school, you can attain your secondary education in America and university in America. It will be better for you than you having your education in Nigeria." And then what throughout his while he was in secondary school, this his aunt was the first person he would ever sexually have sexual stuffs with, and that she would do things to him that at his age he didn't know what they were, and he didn't know what the feeling was. And he said after doing that to him, she died when he was in his 200 level, when he was in his second year in university. Apparently, I don't know what they call it in America though, but he said it was in the second year, and she died. And he said that feeling was something that he couldn't get off. So because of that, he began to target older women, women that was of his mom's sister's age. And those are the people he randomly go to a bar and they'll be looking for women. He randomly go to shopping malls or go to salon where people women do their hair, and he would randomly be targeting older women just because he wants to have that feeling of sleeping with someone that is much more older than him. He said at the time when his aunt died, his aunt was 35 years older than him. So he started looking for women that were in that age range, women that were in their 50s, women that were in their 60s. Those were the people he was looking for. And he said he was not looking for them for like they should give him spending money on him. He said all he wanted is just the sexual pleasure he was getting when he was sleeping with his auntie who was 35 years older than him. He wanted to feel that pleasure again, and he needed it so. And the my friend's mom, who was a psychologist counselor, told him that okay, so why is he here? Does he want to stop it? Does he want to change and then see his age range or people younger than him as a better option, or was he here for? He said he just needs someone to talk to, tell someone about his escapades with women of that age. And my friend said that her mom said that after 6 months, the guy stopped come in, and that she tried to reach out to where she knew him from, and the guy told her to stop looking for him, that he's not going to stop, that his preference is those women of those age, that his auntie has taken him to a world that he's enjoying and he loves, and he doesn't see himself stopping. That even if maybe God willing he gets the opportunity to get married, he would marry a woman in her 50s or a woman in her 60s, that he's not going to marry a young girl or a girl of his age younger than him. So I think that's what just prompted me to write this story, that there's some people that they might be doing stuff that they know that is wrong. They might be doing stuff that they know that these things are hurting people. But because they're enjoying the pleasure they get out of it, there are people that are raping people. They know that raping someone is wrong. They are hurting the, the person they raped. They are destroying the future of the person they raped. But because of the pleasure they get from doing it, they don't care. It's just that guilty pleasure that they want to feel at that moment, or they want to feel after it. They don't care. I've heard someone who confessed on the radio that he raped his brother's daughter, and at that moment he just wanted the guilty pleasure of sleeping with a younger person. And then after he did it, he now felt remorse. But he's afraid to tell someone. So there are people like that that it just is that pleasure, that guilty pleasure that they get at that moment is what they're after. After they do it, it's all well and good. They don't care if they hurt the next person. So that's how the story came on board. So a lot of people were thinking that, oh, maybe the guy will actually restitute. There are people that will actually restitute. There are people that they don't care. They're enjoying what their life, they're enjoying what they're doing, and they feel the guilty pleasure is all they enjoy. If you look at in the story, the guy even had carnal knowledge with his own son, and his excuse was he wanted to see how raping seeing his fellow sex, the same sex, how it felt. He wanted to taste same sex. He was telling himself, oh, don't see me as one devil, one demon. But actually, he is. He's one person that his brain has been screwed up. But he doesn't want to admit that. So there are people like that they know that they're doing things that are terrible, they are bad, just like domestic violence. Some people know that what they're doing is wrong, that they're domestically abusing or emotionally abusing their partner. And they admit that, okay, what I'm doing is wrong, and it's okay, I need help. No, people that they know that they are domestically or emotionally abusing their partner, but they would continue and say, she's my partner, I can do whatever I like with her, I can do whatever I like with him. And when you tell them, oh, this thing is wrong, they will be like, if it's wrong, and so, if she wants to go or he wants to go, let him go. I'll get somebody else and they'll feel okay. Let my partner go. I'll marry somebody else and I'll continue from where I stopped. So there's some people like that they know that what they're doing is wrong and they try to change. There's people that they know that what they're doing is wrong and they continue doing it without thinking of the consequences of the effect on other people. They don't care who they hurt. All they just want to enjoy is that guilty pleasure at the moment. So that's what the story was about. Thank you, everyone.
This story has actually like taught me a lot. And with the voice note that Madame Tosin sent, I don't know if it's to say parents should be more careful, or I don't know, but Kai, parents, we have to do better. We have to be, because a scared child that doesn't go through therapy and all those things will grow up to be a scared adult, and a scared adult will go ahead to actually go and go and destroy other people's lives, because they feel like they don't they feel like they're just, it's something that was done to them, so it's not actually bad if it's done to another person. Like a lady in, where was it, in Imo State, that has HIV and AIDS. She call HIV and AIDS from where? She said, was it from her trusted boyfriend or who? I've forgotten. Abi, was it from rape? I've forgotten the story. So she made a pledge to actually infect everybody with HIV, and anybody that sleep with her is getting HIV from her. She will not tell the person. She'll be all sweet and everything. Anybody she's sleeping with, she's not sleeping with the person with anything like protection. So anybody that sleeps with her is getting HIV, and it's because she has already been scarred. Some people like this, they feel like their lives have already been destroyed, so they should destroy other people's life. And another angle again is what Mrs. Tosan, Madam Tosan said. I feel like let them just this rape issue, let them just take care of their desires, but that's another person's life you're destroying. Now most people don't look at that is that person's life they are destroying. You're destroying generational lives. The life of one person is not just the life of one person, it's the life of so many people. That person's life is tied to so many people's life. That person's life is tied to other people they'll meet, the people that the offsprings that will come out from that person. You're destroying the lives of those people too, because if these people don't get healed, they will keep projecting their ill feelings, they'll keep projecting that thing that is inside them onto another person. And you realize that we begin to have so many damaged people in our world, so many damaged people. So I think this we should just start from the root. Should our parents be more careful, or will I say should the society? As in, it just tire me. Hey God in heaven, kai. I'm just imagining the lives of people that is being destroyed because a particular person's life has been destroyed. And like the sister of that priest in the distance, so many people will commit suicide once they've been raped. So many people will commit suicide. It's not everybody that can live with that rape something like uh, omo, this story it's actually heartbreaking. And this is the story of some of people in this society. Like this is actually a true life story of somebody. It's a true life story of somebody. And me, I'm not thinking that somebody like this will say he's going to another environment and he's changing. Or more, I'm not sure this person is changing. This person needs a full therapy, like a full blown therapy, till you've healed from the trauma and everything. You've been purged of all those wicked sexual desires, because like Madam Tosan said, if you say we should not think you're the devil, you're the devil. You're very wicked because you're destroying someone's life. Hi, God, now wow. I swear.
Hard as it sounds, there is a reason behind that particular thing. The idea behind going for a confession is for you to go and confess your sin to God and get absolved and you know say a prayer, or find a way to restitute to God. So by the time you are expecting the Catholic priest to go and start discussing what was said in the confessional, it's like saying God will now come and start telling people what you told him in secret. That's the idea behind it. That's at least the to the best of my understanding, that's the idea behind it.
Good evening, please. I'd like to drop my own observation with words. The story we just finished, I want to say thank you so much to Denike for the opportunity to share the story, and I want to really thank Tosan Oluwakemi for such skill, writing skill. I really love everything about your stories because you kind of bring back the part of life that we really pay attention to. The truth is, a lot of people commit crime and go away with it. I've come to find out that it's not every story that always have a happy ending, all those happy ever after ending. People commit crime and sneak away and get unpunished. You hear people say, I hand you over to God. God is not a punisher. God does not kill. So we are saying, I leave you for God, and the person ends up going free. You see, an armed robber kills, and gets born again. Well, because I'm a Christian, that's how we are taught. An armed robber kills, then gets born again and goes to heaven. Meanwhile, you that has been grudging him, if you die, straight to hell. So these are the things we really need to watch. Don't fall a victim to such people. We have to see how to stay out of this. This story really sounds sore and so bitter to listen to. It makes one so angry that this idiot left the way he left so free after committing all of this crime. But these things do happen, and these people keep going around free. So what I will say is, we teach our children to understand that you don't make yourself a victim. Fight all you can to stay away from falling a victim. Thank you. Good evening.